Thanks, Cooper. Time's up.
Hey, where are you going?
I'm going over here.
Right, you take care of this, please.
Yep. Oh, why did she do it? Insurance, maybe?
No, they're trying to establish a new breed, so the animal's worth a lot more alive than it is dead. You
Not if it had mad cow disease.
Adam, I've already told you that it's extremely unlikely that it
How
was
do you know?
BSE.
We're talking about a disease that nobody really understands. I mean, not even in the UK where they've slaughtered cattle left, right and centre.
All right, so, what's your theory, boy wonder?
Well, my theory is, look, say the cow did have it. She wouldn't want anyone finding out, would she? I mean, it'd cause a riot.
So she shoots it and burns the evidence.
No, it doesn't work. Phil Armstrong was the one who reported the shot in the first place.
Maybe they were trying to get the best of both worlds. Clean up on the insurance without letting on what was wrong with the cow.
She shoots it, he reports it, we think that Truesdale did it, and they go and torch the carcass. It fits.
Hey, who's getting the lunches?
Oh, I've got to give Tibor a call, mate.
There's
sorry,
leak
I've
forms
got
driving
these
now.
back.
Maggie.
Sorry, I thought you wanted me to get the bail report books up to date, Nick. There you go.
Just mine, thanks.
Really? Yep. Now, this better hurry. It'll go stale in the heat.
Yeah, well, won't it?
So, how are things down at the station?
Just fine and dandy.
Be with you in a minute, Mel.
Mal's knocking my way, is he?
Yeah, yes, Len, can you take these back to the kitchen, put them in the fridge?
Yep.
Listen, what do you know about the Armstrongs?
Not the promise.
Yeah.
Not a lot, why?
I just feel sorry for her. You know, I wouldn't have the heart to start all over again after something like that.
What do you mean?
Well, the mad cow disease wiped out their entire herd.
Come on, love.
Be calm. Coming, Mel. Did you hear about Joan Truesdale?
No.
Been rushed off to hospital.
Serious?
Been crooked for weeks, been to hospital twice, and the doctors don't seem to know what's wrong with her.
They know. I told them up at the hospital. They wouldn't listen. He knows too.
Do I?
They're all in cahoots trying to keep it quiet.
I don't think they'd do that, Mel.
Bloody poms shouldn't be allowed in the country, bringing their rotten diseases. We'll all be going down the gurgler before we know it.
What are you talking about? What diseases?
Mad cow. Don't you read the papers?
I think you have one too many of those.
I tell you, it's here. First their cow, and now my wife.
Hey, where are our lunches?
Stick that in the bin. Maggie, PJ, in the office. Come on. All right, mate, you get on the Department of Agriculture. I'll inform the Chief Superintendent.
Nick, I've spoken to
Council's
Tibor.
also got to be informed. I'll do that. Doyle, you seal off the Armstrongs property, OK?
Nick, it's not BSE.
Did you just hear what I said about Mel Truesdale's wife?
To test for BSC, you need the cow's brain.
Yeah, well, get on the T-ball.
No, I've spoken to Tibor, right? Now, he's extracted the bullet and he's whipped it off for analysis.
Good.
And as you can see, the results are negative.
OK.
Right. And we've also got forensics report on the bullet.
So let me get this straight. You shot your animal, you set fire to the carcass, and you lied to us about both matters.
You see, Mrs. Armstrong, forensic have confirmed that the bullet came from your husband's gun.
But Mrs. Armstrong, there's no law against shooting.
Misleading the police is a very serious matter.
What else could I do? You see, you have no idea what it's like to think you've escaped a nightmare and find that it's just starting all over
I want this
again.
woman charged.
Exactly what are the charges?
Oh, there's only one that I can think of, Mrs. Armstrong, and it's lighting a fire on the day of a total fire ban.
Right. Car's just out front. We'll pick up Annabelle on the way. I left her with Jean Stubbs. You remember the Stubbses, don't you? An awfully nice couple. Had us run for drinks
You're
that...
not even going to ask me why, are you, Philip?
Oh, not here, Elsie.
Why we're not here? Everyone in this godforsaken little outback dump knows anyway. And if they don't, they soon will. Bush Telegraph, isn't that what it's called?
Elsie, please.
Oh, no. Mustn't make a spectacle of oneself, must one? Even if you're dying of despair, always do the decent thing. Pretend everything is just marvellous. Always be seen doing the right thing, even if it means destroying everything you've ever worked for. We had 100 head of cattle at home. 2 were diagnosed with BSC and 4 others were suspect. But we made the decision to have them all put down. But Philip wouldn't let the authorities do it. Oh, no. It was his responsibility. He was going to see it through to the bitter end. He shot them himself. Every last one, every single-handed. I can't tell you what that was like. All day. The sound of the rifle going off. And then there was the noise of the machines that dragged the bodies onto the fires. Annabelle in tears in her room, and Philip with his toast and his marmalade sitting at the breakfast table discussing share market prices with his newspaper as if nothing had ever happened. Couldn't go through it again. Don't you see?
Losing the herd like that was a dreadful shock.
Yes, Mrs. Armstrong, we understand.
No, you don't understand. I don't think you ever will.
Yes.
You ready for this?
Oh, not just a pretty face, eh?
Now that is going to cost you a drink, madam. And I mean a proper drink, too.
Could be the start of a whole new career for you.
Yeah, well, that might be truer than you think.
Oh, come on. That tart's got to be good for another 100,000 K. You just got to take better care of yourself, that's all.
Yeah.
Oh, G&T?
Oh, yes, thanks.
Mrs. Armstrong, we weren't introduced this morning. I'm Tom Croyd. Oh, sorry, a bit dirty.
No, I don't care.
Look, Chris was saying that you've been having a few problems.
Over now. I thought perhaps I might join the Country Women's Association. Who's the local contact person, do you know?
Yeah, it's Joan Truesdale.
Oh,
but-
that's super because she's a neighbour, you see.
No, but she's in hospital.
That's dreadful, I didn't know.
I'm not leaving and you can't make me. Come on, Sue. She never had a sick day in her life till they bloody came to the Armstrong.
I told
not
you your
one
wife
day.
does not have CJD.
No, mad cow disease is what the cow
it's
had.
called CJD, Creutzfeldt
Tell her. Hey, you, tell her. Tell her it's got to be that. Tell her, you silly bitch.
Look, the cow was tested. It was clear of the disease, Mel.
That's a lie. It's mad cow. They brought it with them. Deny it if you can. You can't.
nothing from
Then how come your cow infected my wife?
If the animal was infected, which it wasn't, your wife would have to eat the meat and then wait for up to 10 years for the disease to incubate. It's just not possible.
And what she got then? What she got?
She had a dizzy spell and collapsed. And that was 2 weeks ago. And Mel called us and we found her down by their dam. She kept saying she was fine, but she couldn't even stand up.
So you took her to the hospital?
Yeah, we only stayed a day, though.
Did they say what was wrong with her?
Bad dose of flu, they thought.
Yesterday?
Same thing, only this time she was unconscious when we arrived.
You're not going to believe this, but that fan's on the blink again. Do you think you could have another go at fixing it for me? Come on, I'll shout your meal.
My choice.
Anything you like,
In that
except
case, I'll have
the
a seafood
basket. There's enough cholesterol in that to give anyone a heart attack. And no chips. I'll get Jeannie to boil you up a cup of spice. No butter.
Shut up.
Sorry, Megs, but I'm going to pike out at dinner. I'm just not feeling the best.
Okay.
Yeah, probably just paint fumes. But I would really like to get it finished tomorrow. Any chance of an end?
No, not until my shift is over.
As he's still giving you a hard time.
Let's just say that I wish I'd never said anything. See ya.
Roy, what's this? I'm an afternoon shift every day next week.
Yeah, because that's what you asked for. Is that clear?
No, I didn't. Yes, it's clear. Can you change this?
No, I can't.
Morning, all.
It's not that simple. Good morning.
Where's Dash?
She called in and said she'd be a few minutes late.
Have you fixed up those running sheets yet?
Oh, yeah. Here they are.
Did McKinley get the bail book finished?
Dunno.
On your desk, and Dash didn't finish it. I did.
Well, good for you, Dor.
Nick,
Margaret?
this place is falling down around our ears. The paperwork is days behind. The stationery cupboard is low. The cells have not been cleaned for days.
And you're going to tell me you think you could do a better job?
Frankly, I could, yes.
How did I guess that?
G'day, Mr. Truesdale. How's your wife?
No better.
Sorry to hear that.
You'll be even sorry when you find out what she's got.
Hey, Mal, if you've come here to go on about mad cow disease, don't.
No, it wasn't BSE. I admit I was wrong about that. Here, take a look at this.
Rabies?
Yeah, rabies. And this time there's no mistake. No mistake at all.